Greetings and welcome to Flavourful Eats. Today I got Sumana Bhat with me visiting. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Hamsha, as usual.
Right, and we got it from the garden, some stuff today, right? And we're making mint
rice.
Mint rice.
So again, this is the South Indian style of a pulao. And one of the major differences between a mint rice and a mint pulao is that the mint rice, we use green chilies for the savory. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we'd like to do is go ahead and make the paste for the mint rice. So for this we have a couple of ingredients that we will be using. Obviously the mint. Now this, as Hamsha said, she has a big garden and we will be going ahead and using fresh mint from the garden. And we have about 1 cup of this. So let's go ahead and put that into the Vitamix.
So just to go through the ingredients, you've got mint, you've got coriander, cilantro. These 2 things are going into the machine, including a cup of coconut.
A coconut, yeah, that's right. So this is cilantro. So cilantro that's been chopped up. Again, it's fresh. Okay, sorry. So we have this, and then let's go ahead and
let's go ahead again and let us know what we put. We've put cilantro, like a bunch of cilantro. I'm sorry, half a bunch of cilantro if you have to buy from the shop, and a bunch of mint.
Correct.
And then about a cup of coconut.
Coconut, right. So let's go ahead and put that in. Okay.
All right, so that you're just going to be doing.
All right, the next thing that we will be doing is measuring a little bit of water so that we can make
hot
the
water,
paste.
cold water?
Yeah, we'll just use a hot water.
Hot water.
Yes.
So go ahead. Okay.
Hot water, about half a cup of hot water.
Oh, right, there's half a cup of hot water right there.
Correct, sounds good. So let's go ahead and put this in. All right, and then let's put the Vitamix on.
So Sumana, I think I want to suggest something. Can we do the sauteing first, because we're not going to use it immediately, right?
Yes.
So while this is sauteing, while the onion is sauteing, we'll put that on just for the sound.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go ahead. So while we go ahead and make a paste, let's go ahead and start sauteing the mint rice. Sauteing for the mint rice. Okay, so there's a little bit, maybe a tablespoon
Yes.
of oil and a little bit of ghee. So we usually mix the two so that it brings out the flavor of the ghee. So again, this is just like one
teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of ghee and 1 teaspoon of oil. Next, we'll be taking out the seasoning ingredients. So this is a little bit of mustard seeds, a little bit of jeera cumin seeds.
So Sumana has heated the pot in advance so that it's already hot, in case you're wondering.
That's right. It's in the saute mode. So the instant pot is in saute mode. We put about 1 teaspoon of urad dal.
Or black gram.
Black gram dal. All right. And then let's put 2 or 3 of cloves. That gives you the flavor.
A couple of
a couple of the cardamom seeds.
And you want
cinnamon stick.
1, 2.
Yeah, 1 should be good. And then we have a few, just 2. And then we have a couple of red chilies.
Literally 2.
Yes. And let's get our saute.
A spoon. Yeah, now you can hear the sizzle.
Yeah, exactly. We also need a few of those cashew nuts. So let's go ahead and add, again, this may be a couple of tablespoons of cashew nuts.
Yeah, broken cashew nuts is the way to go, but this is what we had and we didn't think of breaking it before putting it in the pot.
Exactly, right. So while we're allowing this to saute.
Just for that cashew nut to brown a little bit.
And for our mustard seeds to splutter. Yeah.
All right, and then you're adding the onions? Are we waiting for it to brown?
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll add a few of the curry leaves.
Right, you're adding green chilies and curry leaves, which you did mention in the beginning.
That's right. Actually, the green chilies goes into the mixer. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and put that into.
I can just put it on the top.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so the green chilies, cilantro, mint, and coconut.
Shredded coconut.
And we use fresh coconut, but you know what? You can go ahead and use powdered coconut or dried coconut. From in there. If you don't have the fresh variety, I think that's ready, right?
Yeah, looks like we're ready.
Yes.
All right, so should we go ahead and add? So what I'm going to do is I'm adding a few curry leaves. And then what we do is we add a little bit of ginger. So this is about a tablespoon of ginger, and chopped onions. So we have about 1.5 cups of chopped onions.
Or 1 large onion.
So we're going to go ahead and saute this now.
Okay, while that's sauteing, I'm just going to put the machine on.
Okay, sounds good, Bhat. Again, we're trying to multitask here.
Okay, do you think you don't use turmeric, okay? Right?
Yes, that's right. We'll be putting the turmeric inside this if
Okay.
you want to. Yeah, again, that's optional.
Right.
But
I was wondering what green and yellow looks like.
Right, yeah. I mean, the thing is, turmeric is always good for health.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
it's good to just go ahead and add it.
I'm going to help you get this together. Teamwork is always best, right?
Oh, yes.
And this is not in the studio, this is in the home. You can tell.
Right. Right. Taste looks good.
Smells very good, actually.
Yeah, very flavorful. That's one good thing about mint. It's
Yes.
really super flavorful. Flavorful. Right.
Goes with our theme very well. So it looks like the paste came to about 2 cups.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I'm going to add 3/4 cups of water.
Yeah,
but I know
sure.
that's what you're going to add to your rice for this.
Right.
And just to note, we cook the rice for about half an hour.
Right. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables.
Yes.
Yes. So we have about 1.5 cups of
Potatoes and
cut
1
potato.
medium potato. Sliced and diced.
Right. And about half a cup of
Half a
peas,
cup of peas.
frozen peas.
And then you can add the rice, right?
Right, that's right. So we'll go.
So Sumana, to recap, you have put all the spices, you've put the potatoes,
Right.
the peas, the rice, you added some turmeric, and now you're going to be adding this?
Yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the masala, which pretty much we went ahead and
Made a paste.
made a paste of using the mixer, the Vitamix.
Yes. This I should
All
have
right. So
taken
how
a-
much do we have here? We have about
I
that
put
should be
3/4
good.
cup of water here.
Yeah, that should be good. You may need a little bit more
Little
water.
water.
Yeah,
You're not
maybe
adding
about a
more?
cup of water.
So you only want half a cup of water more?
Yeah, that should be good.
So this is 3/4 cup. So that means
Yeah, that should be good. 3/4 should be good. Altogether 1.5. So 1.5.
oh yes,
plus,
1.5 rice, 1.5 water. We
Yes,
put together.
this
with
should
that.
be good. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll modify our recipe as we go. Okay. So with that, we just put the lid on and let it do its thing. And we'll come right back when everything is cooked. I'm now on to my next dish. The next thing I'm making is a strawberry almond tart. So I'm starting off with 1 cup of strawberries, putting into a mixer, and then I'm going to puree it. You're welcome to use fresh one, but I'm just using the frozen variety right now. So we have a cup of puree. To that cup of puree, I'm adding 1/2 tablespoon of corn flour, 1/3 cup of sugar. You can actually go less if you want watching your sweetness, and 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice. And this is really, really yummy. It makes a very, very nice syrup. And then we're putting this in a pot and cooking it up. I transfer the puree in here. I added 1 cup of puree, 1 cup of strawberry puree, pureed, 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1/3 cup of sugar, and I'm making that into a syrup. So my ingredients in total for this particular dessert is I made a graham cracker base, which is basically about 9 sheets of graham crackers that I put into a blender and ground it, and added 2 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of water, mixed it together and formed a little base, and put it 10 minutes in a moderate oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'm going to clean this strawberries, and I'm going to be adding some cream cheese at the bottom, and then we'll add some, with the cream cheese, I'll add a little bit of sugar, and then we place the strawberries over and pour the syrup over, and then sprinkle with some toasted almonds. That will be the almond strawberry tart. So this is to just make a little glaze over to make it look pretty. That's my almonds toasting in the oven that's beeping right now, so it's just about ready. We're going to get it out soon. The cornstarch is cooked in here and it's ready to come out. You see, it's just a glaze. That's what that is. That's all. This is ready. We continue with our strawberry tart. Thank you so much for helping me make it. This is your one of your favorite desserts, right?
Yes, it is.
Not too much of sugar, and
it's healthy with the strawberries.
More clean ingredients than normal. So what I've already done is I made a syrup. Not quite a syrup, more like a glaze. So to that glaze, I put 1 cup of strawberries, and I put half a tablespoon of cornstarch, and to that I added 1/3 cup of sugar. And you may think that's a lot of sugar, but you know, strawberries sometimes can be very tart.
Right.
And then to that I also added half a tablespoon of lemon juice, which I cooked up in a pot, made it a little thick, and it's now cooling. That's why it's not here.
Okay, sounds good.
And then now we're going to be doing 2/3 of cups of, they say light cream cheese, but I've just used a regular cream cheese.
All right. So this is our 2/3 cup of
cream cheese.
So let's go ahead and put that in a bowl, mixing bowl.
And if you want to make this gluten-free, you can get a gluten-free base. You can buy gluten-free biscuits or cookies and crumb it up and make a gluten-free one.
So Harsha, is this heavy cream?
No, this is cream cheese.
Cream cheese, okay.
And then a light cream cheese.
Light cream cheese.
So instead of cream cheese, I mean, if you wanted to be vegan, you can. There's a lot of vegan varieties these days too.
Right.
And then so you can use this to mix in the pot, right? I mean, in that bowl. Is it a little too small, you think?
No, I think we're good.
So to that we're adding 1/4 cup of sugar.
Sugar, all right.
Okay, so now this whole dessert is only going to have 1/4 cup of sugar, basically.
Right.
So yes, and then yes, you can just mix it small. Maybe I should have given you a bigger bowl, right?
Yeah. No, it's okay. We should be able
to. Oh, you want a
manage
spoon
this.
rather. And then to that we're adding 1/4 spoon of vanilla extract. And if you have the real thing, that'll be the best one, right? The real vanilla. I do have it, but I didn't prepare it. And this is where the almond thing comes. It's the almond extract. And remember, almond extract is really strong, so you just put just 1 teaspoon, right? 1/4. This is all 1/4 teaspoons. Yeah. At this stage, the way it looks, I feel like you'll be better off using your fingers.
Right, it may be good too, because it's not really mixing.
Because I did not have it to room temperature long enough. Had the cream cheese been in room temperature, it would have been very easy. So this one is actually whipped cream cheese that I've used.
Whipped cream cheese.
Yes, light whipped cream cheese. You know, the one you put in your bagel or one of those kind of things. Yes.
Right.
But you know, any kind of the brick one works. Like I said, you got all the vegan alternates. You could do that. And if you feel like you just want to use fresh cream, you know what? You can whip up fresh cream and use that too, because everybody knows strawberry goes with fresh cream.
Right. All right, it's mixing.
Yeah, yeah, it's good, much better now. Can I try a couple seconds quickly?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
I may be a little slower.
It's a technique, right?
Right.
If you bake cakes, you know to whip it.
Exactly, rather than just stir it, right?
Yeah, and add a little more friction, it gets a little bit softer quickly. So you can see. You want to taste a little bit?
Oh no, that's fine.
Taste a little bit.
Just go ahead, okay, and then I'm sure it's going to be tasty. what will not be tasty, right?
With sugar.
With sugar, that's it.
Just the way
It's
you
really
remember
good,
it.
right? Uh-huh.
And it's light. It's not the
It's not the heavy kind, yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Now from the fat
Right.
perspective, right? So then you just have to line this a little bit. This may be a little challenge because it's if you want to take this
It's not the
spatula,
fuzzy, yeah. Let me just go ahead and start
exactly,
patting
yeah.
it down or spreading it.
and you know, if I had this, if we thought about this much earlier, I would have had it in room temperature. It would have been much easier, like butter, you know.
And the other thing, Hamsha, what did you put on the pie? What was the pie
Right.
crust all
This
about?
particular pie crust is actually, you know, I looked for the clean ingredient, graham crackers. That's what I've done, and I
Yummy. Yeah.
Yes, and I put that, blended it a little bit to crumb it, and then I added to that I added 2 tablespoons of butter,
Butter, okay.
and then that's how I made it. Yeah. There we go. See, it just can be rustic like that. It's no big deal as long as all the ends got some kind of cream cheese so that the strawberries sit on it, so it doesn't move around. There we go. Now
Alright.
it's done. And then you just want to arrange it as pretty as possible with the strawberries right there.
right?
So I, you know, washed it, hulled it, and cleaned it, and put it right there. So it's all good to go. So we put it. The bottom has the thick part and the thin part on top, so it looks very pretty. Right? It's all done.
All done. Let's start putting
So
in the
hopefully
strawberries.
our
Do we want to
camera
put it this
captured
way?
it well. Yes, that's
Yeah,
the
I
way.
think this is the way because
But
this looks
you want
really
to
pretty.
you want to strategize a little bit to see whether you're putting big ones in the middle, big small ones in the middle.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a really huge one in the middle. There, and then just fill around it.
Yes.
And I'm just going to go get the syrup, and then I'll be right back. You can continue doing this.
Okay.
Okay, Sumana, this is actually looking very pretty right now. Don't you
Right.
think?
It is.
Yeah.
It's coming together well.
Oh wow, you're really doing a good job in making sure you stuffed every one of them there. That's okay to put it in your mouth.
All right.
I think we can put the big, nice big one on.
Over here,
Okay,
another
it's good,
juicy one
it's
out
good,
here.
it's good.
All right.
Good. And then now you want to just sprinkle this whole syrup all around it, so every bit of it gets a syrup.
Okay.
Just
Sprinkle it all.
try and get every strawberry covered with it. I like to just put the almonds around the cake.
Around the cake, okay.
Around. I'm calling it a cake, but
Just
this is a tart.
We say
You
like
just
this.
you can just you know, kind of throw it around.
Yes.
And yeah, if I put it
You did-
around it like, then you may get a pretty looking outcome.
Right. And where did you get these almonds in this
Well,
shape?
oh right, you know what? I didn't do shopping for this. I like to get normally the sliced one, and Trader Joe has a very good sliced almonds. This is what I had in my refrigerator from my local grocery store, so that's what I'm using.
Okay.
It's called slivered almonds.
Slivered, okay.
Yes, in Texas.
And you said you get this in the
in
local.
Texas, I got it from the natural grocers. So,
Okay.
you know, I think Indian stores sometimes have this kind of thing too.
Oh, this looks so pretty. The
Yeah,
white and
and do
the.
you want to just put a little bit in the middle to just make a little contrast there?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
about
it.
creativity.
If we first eat with our eyes, right?
Right.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sumana, you've made a successful strawberry tart.
All right. Sounds good.
And
Looks good.
And you've made a very successful mint rice.
Yeah. So let's
South
get the
Indian mint
South Indian
rice.
mint rice. Yes. So let's go ahead and open the Instant Pot and see what we find. All right. Rice looks. The color looks superb.
Yeah, the turmeric picked it up, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And wow, the rice has come out really well. The potatoes are cooked. And all right, so let's go ahead. I think we did a little bit of tasting.
You wanted to put some salt.
A little bit of salt, yeah. The salt was missing. So let me just go ahead and, or it was a little low on salt. Again, it's so tough to figure out.
Yes, and
each
you know,
salt is different.
Absolutely to taste, because
Right.
some people eat a little salty, more salty. Others like it just right, and somebody likes no salt. So
Yeah. All right, so
and
this
then
is good.
and you're adding some lemon juice. You
Yes,
told me.
that's right. So this is a totally springy dish, right?
Yes,
I'd
absolutely
say.
for spring.
Yeah.
Good
So,
Father's Day menu.
Yeah. And so here I've gone ahead and squeezed a lemon.
One lemon.
One
About
lemon.
the size. You want to show the size of the lemon that you had there?
Yeah, we have this. This
The
is about the
size.
size of the lemon.
And it's probably
And,
about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, I would say.
Right. Yeah. So we're
Okay.
just going to go ahead and mix this in. So this is our mint rice. And so let's go ahead and put this in.
A couple of cashews on the top, and
Right.
good to go. There we go. Hey, Sumana,
All right.
can you
sounds
believe
good.
you came all the way to Texas to do a cooking show with me?
Hey, I would do this anytime. I'm sure. All right, so here we are.
Okay, so we put our
Let's put the pot.
to the
Let's put
side
it over here.
and we have this right there. And that's, this is a meal on its
It's
own.
healthy, yeah.
And
Very
it's-
healthy meal.
And
right?
mint always goes with strawberry.
Right. Mhm.
So I would add a drink with this, just water. You could either use sparkling water
Right.
with some slices of lemon
Mhm.
and mint in
Mint,
it.
right? Uh-huh.
And or otherwise you could just put strawberry and mint.
Right.
Or you could do all three. Strawberry, mint,
Mint,
and lemon, and you have a good drink there. A very, very healthy dish once again. Thank you so much for helping me out.
Sounds
To
good.
present
I'm sure.
you with a lovely
Yeah, I'm
meal.
so happy. I mean, this is great. This is such a good summer dish. Late
Yes.
spring summer dish.
late spring. Yes, because this is when mint is in abundance.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and strawberries.
Right.
It's a summer, absolutely summer fruit.
Exactly.
So, you want to taste and tell our viewers what you thought about it?
Yeah. Let me just get a
Get
spoon.
a spoon.
All right. So let me just go ahead and taste a bit. Taste a spoon. Mmm.
Just the way you remember
Mhm.
it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's. I cannot believe that we put a wholesome dish together. We put potatoes, we put peas. I would put a little bit of carrot for color,
Yeah.
if you want a little bit of color, and cashew nuts, mint, cilantro, green chilies,
Coconut. Yeah.
mustard seeds, dried chili, and cumin seeds,
Green chilies.
and black gram.
Right.
That was your seasoning. You made a paste and you mixed it together and added some water and put it in the instant pot, and in 9 minutes you had a dish.
Yeah, that's right. Very
And
quick.
then, very quickly we put this dessert together.
Mhm.
And all of this we thought about this morning, and within a half an hour so we did the whole show.
Sure, that's right. Main thing is the ingredients, which Hamsha had already have in
we
the
had it.
refrigerator.
Yes. And toasted almonds is what we used here. So I toasted it lightly in a very low oven. And strawberries, a little bit of sugar, some cream cheese, graham crackers, almonds, and that made a dish. Thank you.
Thank you.
From a strawberry almond tart and mint rice.
Sounds good.
I am your
Thank
host,
you.
Hamsha Naidu. Thank you for joining me on Flavourful Eats. Joining me is Sumana Bhat. Thank you once again, as always, doing lovely dishes together.
Sounds good, Hamsha. Thanks a lot for having me.
And good health for everybody.